Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Okay, here we go.
Where the plays get broken down and science gets denied.
Hey, they said I got to come off the bench.
Hour 2 of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane's studio.
All right, welcome back in. Hour number 2 of Off the Bench here live from the Raising Cane studio. Jake Flynn, Alondra Tate, all here with you, breaking down the Saints' victory in hour number 1. Let's take a look now at some college football that happened over the weekend. And before we get to the individual games, let's give you some updated AP Top 25 action because your LSU Tigers actually moved up 2 spots.
Yeah, they did.
They moved from 13 to 11, and 11 would have them in the college football playoff. So, right? All is not lost. You have a chance, and hopefully you made some adjustments there during the bye week that are going to show up against South Carolina, which we'll certainly get to here today on the show. But let's go 1 through 10. And number 1, it is Ohio State. Again, they get 40 first-place votes. But right there on their heels, the Miami Hurricanes, they move up from 3 to 2. They've got 21 first-place votes. Oregon comes in at number 3 with 5 first-place votes. And then you've got Ole Miss at 4, A&M at 5, Oklahoma at 6, Indiana at 7, which I feel like we're not talking about at all. Alabama now all the way up to number 8. Texas Tech moves up 2 spots to 9. Georgia moves up to 10. And then, as I mentioned, it is LSU at 11, Tennessee at 12, Georgia Tech at 13, Missouri all the way up to number 14, and Michigan up 5 spots to number 15.
Yeah, let me piggyback that and say we're sitting here. This is the Week 7 rankings in college football. The preseason number 1 and 2 team are unranked as we stand here in Week 7.
Yeah.
Texas, Penn State out of the top 25. How about that? Has that ever happened?
This
I don't
quick?
know if the record's this quick.
This quick.
Out of the top 25.
So every year, it's almost an absolutes. You're going to have a team that was preseason top 10 finish outside the top 25. Like, that's going to happen. I don't know that we've ever had the preseason 1 and 2
1 and 2
finish outside the top 25. But when you look at some of the games Texas has coming up, and for Penn State, you just lost to a very bad football team. And look, I love the Neuheisels. Coach Rick Neuheisel's my colleague. He's on right before me on SiriusXM. He is my guy. And Jerry Neuheisel, his son, who played quarterback at UCLA, he had himself a day.
He just had his bar mitzvah, right?
And he carried up. And he does look like a young feller.
Yeah, Penn State, you just got beat by Joffrey Lannister, bud, as your head coach. Are you kidding me?
Jerry, I love you. That was Flynn that said that. But yes.
Okay, so Penn State, they go from a week before playing in a whiteout in front of 111,000 fans.
Yep.
They go out to the second team in Los Angeles. They play what's said to be a game in front of 39,000 fans. I promise you, it couldn't have been more than 3,900.
Hey,
did you see that?
It was a blue out.
It was a blue out.
It was a blue out.
Are you kidding me? So you like, can you imagine just like the emotional letdown? Certainly, but how embarrassing is that? James Franklin. I mean, I text you. I don't even know if y'all caught it. They're like, yeah, Penn State lost, and I can't believe it. It wasn't. They weren't even a top 10 team because he's like $4 and like $1 billion against top 10 teams. They lost to somebody that wasn't a top 10, which is wild. But I've watched this UCLA team play because they had like a super late game one time. I just had it on TV. They have been objectively awful, like embarrassingly bad. They lost to Utah 43-10. They lost to UNLV 30-23. They lost to New Mexico 35-10. They lost to Northwestern 17-14. And then they come out and beat the preseason number 2 ranked team in the country. the Penn State Nittany Lions, who everybody thought was going to. Drew Allard. They were going to make this run. He was going to win a Heisman. They were going to win a national championship. This was the year. Nope. 39,000 people that were all kind of wearing blue. And they're blue out.
Wasn't very sissy blue that day.
It wasn't sissy blue. 42-37.
And it wasn't fluky.
But
It was not fluky. UCLA was the better team, and it wasn't close. Like, the score was much closer than the game was. Because I was dialed in.
It's one of those where if you looked at the score, you're like, oh, UCLA came. They scored a touchdown late. That was 27-7 at half.
Yeah.
I mean, they blew them out. Penn State
really
came back.
Yeah, Penn State came back. But, again, like, it's one of those games where the score doesn't tell the full story. Like, they big boyed Penn State. And Penn State, like, I'm sorry. I am so tired of hearing about how you're supposed to do A, B, and C. I'm over it. You haven't won a national championship since Flynn and I were in diapers. All right, we're pretty old, okay? We're Mike Gundy and then some. Taylor and Alondra, they weren't even a thought last time you won a national championship. And we keep hearing every single year that it's going to be the year. And Drew Aller, and I am told he's everything. And I continue to say, where have you seen it? Show me. Show me where he's going to be the next great NFL quarterback. And it's not all on the quarterback because you gave up a ton of points, but why? Like, why do y'all keep trying to make this a thing? It's not. They can be a good team. They can be. They can be a good team. They're not going to be elite. Right now, they don't have what you have to have. And the totality
last
of
year
the
was
roster.
as good as it gets for them.
Yes.
Was it semifinals?
Semifinals to Notre Dame.
That's as good as it gets for them.
Yeah.
Like that
That's the
was
ceiling.
that was a national championship for them. They got there. They
How about-
lost.
How about Nico by himself out rushing Katron Allen and Nick Singleton combined?
Nico. I'm not even gonna try to say his last name.
Iamaleava.
So I don't want to disrespect it. Like, he has been probably the worst quarterback of all D1 quarterbacks leading up to this game. And he goes out and plays well because I thought he even maybe it was fake. Was it fake news? He retired last week, I thought.
Yeah, I thought I saw that too, like where he was stepping away from football.
Football. Maybe after this game. I don't know. He decided to come back for one more. The last dance for Nico.
Maybe he
beats
just
Penn
really
State
maybe
at
he
home.
just really didn't like the coordinator. So when they elevated Jerry Neuheisel to the position, he's like, all right, I'll stay.
So is he the coordinator or is he the head coach?
The coordinator.
Okay, so he got carried off the field on people's
I mean,
shoulders. So
he,
I was like,
he,
well,
he played at
what is he?
UCLA. His dad played and coached at UCLA. Like the Neuheisels are very much ingrained in the history of UCLA football.
And my God, does he take after his dad?
He looks just like him.
looks just
Sounds like him.
Oh man,
Sounds just like him too.
So
I mean,
good.
to your point, Nico this year, 6 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. I mean, so it wasn't a lot of production there. Now he has 60 carries for 332 yards now on the ground and 4 touchdowns. But Iamaleava is somebody that we thought was going to, if he was at Tennessee, take a step into being in the Heisman conversation.
Look,
Then
they
he
had
goes
2
to
losses
UCLA
versus a
and-
group of 5 teams.
Yeah. Oh, I know. It's been bad.
Bad.
Yeah. So that's why they, Deshaun Foster's gone, coordinators are gone.
So this is okay. So people can make a lot of excuses for James Franklin for a long time, and I think y'all even criticized me last week when I said they should make a change. But this is a fireable offense. That loss. It is that bad to a team that comes on the heels of losing to UNLV and New Mexico. New Mexico 35-10. They got beat.
Yeah. Yeah. UNLV's at least coached by Dan Mullen. They got a chance to be the group of 6 rep. New Mexico's bad. And you got beat by 3 touchdowns and then some.
Carnage, absolute carnage. And I love it.
Y'all see the post on Sunday? It said James Franklin was tired of everybody talking about how he can't beat top 10 teams, so he messed around and lost to an unranked school.
Not even unranked. Probably ranked 100.
Winless.
Oh, they would have been ranked. If you did a 1 through 133 ranking, they would have been in the hundreds without question.
They might have been in the 130s.
Yes.
Somewhere around there.
And you lost to them in front of friends and family.
To a quarterback that I think retired but came back.
Yes.
Because you can retire in college, I guess. No idea.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that was fake news.
It's got to be fake news,
Probably.
I guess. But we
got-
reported it here.
Yeah, I think you got me.
We reported the fake news.
We reported it.
Hell yeah.
Why not? I mean, it's not like we're fact checking UCLA news.
True. I did fact check if it ever happened that the preseason number 1 or 2 has ever been unranked. The last time it happened was 2012 USC. And then
USC was preseason 1 or 2, really?
They were preseason number 1 in 2012.
Really?
And then they dropped out the rankings for a portion of the season. And then in 1950,
naturally,
this is very on brand. Like even in 1950.
Oh, hold on, Texas A&M.
No. Notre Dame was preseason number. It was preseason number 1, and then they fell out the rankings entirely during the season.
Losers.
So,
if you'd have given me 2 guesses, it'd have been USC and Notre Dame.
It's never happened where the number 1 and 2 team fell out the rankings, though.
Right. Brett makes a pretty good point. All of a sudden, LSU losing on the road to the now number 4 team in the country doesn't look so bad.
Hey, great loss. Great loss.
Great loss.
Yeah, 2012, that was Matt Barkley's final year when everybody felt he was going to just be like the thing.
Yeah.
Matt Barkley. Interesting. Then after that, I guess Darnold went on a run after that.
It was Cody Kessler and then Darnold.
I wouldn't have ever guessed that name.
He's on the Browns
He's on the
jersey.
Browns jersey, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's not saying a lot.
How did you not end up on the
I'm
Browns
surprised
jersey?
I'm not on there. Like, did I play for the Browns at one point? Am I there?
That would be awesome.
Like, I saw that jersey the other day, and I was like, I was looking for my name for some reason.
Hey,
I got to be there.
They need to put them in
If
alphabetical
you were,
order.
I would definitely have that hanging out.
I would have
be
to
like,
buy
can I have like a 1-day contract just to be on the jersey?
Come on, can I start
join the
one
jersey?
game for you?
Yeah.
Everybody's doing it.
I'll take a
I'll
knee.
start one play and go
Yeah,
sit
come
down.
on. I want to be on there. I should be on there.
So Penn State,
They were the number 2 team.
Penn State definitely had the ugliest loss
Yep.
of the weekend.
But they were preseason number 2.
It made me so
How did
happy,
preseason
though.
number 1 do? Maybe that's maybe we start chopping that up after the break.
Look at you,
I know,
clock
right?
integrity,
You see
a tease.
Uh-huh.
Some say he's even turning into a full radio
They
pro.
call that a PRO.
All right, we'll be back. Breaking down Texas going down to the Florida Gators in the swamp and how it all played out. And we'll do it right here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to boudreauxelectrical.com. And once you go to the website, remember, top right corner of the website, you can request a free Generac quote. Also, you can have them come out, look at your space, right? And say, here's where I, would like the generator installed. Here's like what I'm thinking. Like, can y'all get that done? And they're going to tell you like, yeah, we'll slab it, install it. They're going to make sure it's in the right spot for your home. It's going to be more power, more protection. On the North Shore, it is 985-397-1562. In the greater Baton Rouge area, it is 225-300-9389. It is not too late. Yes, we're in October, but they can come, install, have you ready to go with the ultimate peace of mind, boudreauxelectrical.com.
That's right, boudreauxelectrical.com. And Jake just said it, peace of mind. That is the key to everything. So if you want to protect your home, protect your things with a standby generator, whether it's your business, whether it's residential, whatever it is, and go to their website, free home standby generator giveaway for the holidays. You can fill out your information right there at boudreauxelectrical.com.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
In a few weeks, I will get time to realize it's right before my eyes, and I can take it if it's what I want to do. I am leaving, and this is starting to feel like it's right before my eyes, and I can taste it. It's
All right, welcome back in OTB. Breaking down some of the biggest games in college football. We didn't know they actually were going to be the biggest with Penn State, UCLA. Another one, Texas and Florida. Florida gets the victory in the swamp, 29-21. Certainly a much better looking DJ Lagway in this one, 21 of 28, 298, 2 touchdowns, only 1 interception. And this Florida team, man, before we get to the Texas portion of this, We said it. Billy Napier's back was firmly against the wall. No arch in his back. I mean, it was all the way up against that wall. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
So they play their best, and I don't know why. And if I'm a Florida fan, I'm frustrated. Well, one, because I got to wear jorts, but two, because I got to see my team only show up when if the coach doesn't win, he's going to get fired.
Yep.
But they do, and they do it every time. And that, look, all jokes aside, that is a sign that this team likes their head coach. And
they keep fighting.
Yeah. I mean, because that very easily, you're 1-3. You got Texas coming to town. You've been told all week if your coach loses, he's going to be fired. Same situation against LSU last year, and they find a way. So, again, it's not a recipe for success because you're still not winning anything of note, but, like, Billy hasn't lost the team.
No.
And you go out there and you're victorious against Texas. Now, we've got a lot of different thoughts about Texas and who they were going into this game, and we didn't really know because they played directional school U for 3 straight games. But credit to Florida because they went out there and they made winning plays in this game. It wasn't given to them.
Yeah, they did. And like, I'm not going to sit here and say that they completely turned the corner and they played like 10 times better than they have. Like, they've been playing good defense all year. DJ Lagway has struggled, of course. Threw a lot of interceptions against LSU. He struggled, so he played a lot better, especially later in the game. How do I say this? Shame on the University of Texas, whoever puts their schedule together. Shame on them.
Yeah.
For putting this garbage schedule together. Yeah, credit to you. You scheduled Ohio State first game. Awesome. Great job. You go there, you lose the game, which is fine. I think Vegas still had them like as a favorite, but I think anybody that knows college football, that was going to be a tough win to get on the road. Reigning national champions. You go on the road with a brand new quarterback, whatever. Then you follow that up with the San Jose State. Beat them 38-7. UTEP 27-10. Sam Houston 55-0. Then you play Florida on the road again.
True.
Florida looked like the more seasoned team, the more battle-tested team, just because of the subtleness in the plays they made. Intercept an arc, like make the corner on that one made a great play. He passed off someone. Like, they just made subtle plays. They looked like the more battle-tested team. Now, Ark, in his defense, in the second half, he started making some big-time third-down plays. Like, you could tell, like, he started getting more comfortable having to make a play with his back against the wall. It just wasn't enough. Like, he ended up throwing some interceptions and all of those, then the bad things happened. But shame on whoever scheduled this, because you had a team go into the swamp in SEC play and go against a team that has not been very good. Head coach's job is on the line. And you are the team that looked overwhelmed from an experience standpoint.
Yeah.
Florida had bruises on them. They had scratches. They were weathered. They were calloused.
Yeah.
They had already been in the fire multiple times this season. Been 3 weeks since you've done anything, Texas.
Yeah.
3 games. So shame on them. So I don't feel bad for them. If you schedule like that, you deserve everything you get. Absolutely. 100%. San Jose State, UTEP, Sam Houston. That's who you decide to follow up your first game of the season against Ohio State. Shame on you. That's trash. And I'm glad you lost. And wait. Pat myself on the back, too. Credit to myself for that victory. Called it.
We both picked Florida. But you know what? I'm going to give you your credit because
I want to stuck my neck out there on the parlay. Money line. Boom.
Well, I did hit. But I also picked them in our weekly staff picks. But I'm going to be honest, it's because of how confident you felt. I'm like, look, this guy.
This is it.
He is. Everybody I saw this weekend was like, Flint on Florida, huh? I swear, 12 people.
Guys, I hate
came
Florida.
to me.
I hate them.
Well, I think that's what surprised me. Like, if this guy's picking Florida, oh my God, he feels really good about it.
This guy literally only bets with his heart.
How did we do, by the way, in all of our?
We did awful.
Oh no!
Oh no!
So
Awful.
In the first parlay, Vandy did not hit. Also, Mississippi State screwed me over. And then Iowa State didn't hit, and I don't remember which.
Mine was Virginia. I hit in that.
Yeah, you hit.
Virginia was money
line. So in the first parlay, no, you hit. Didn't you pick the spread?
I took the spread. I'm saying they won outright.
Yeah. I picked the 6.5. They won by 3.
Right. So.
And then I missed.
So that was the first parlay,
right.
and then the second one, Maryland money line.
They were up 21 in the fourth quarter and lost.
And then Florida money line, and then Wake Forest.
Wake Forest
and then Wake Forest plus 5.5, and then
Michigan State hit.
Michigan State hit.
I got them 11.5. They lost by 11.
Okay, I was about to say I thought it was 10.
So what was our record? In our 2 parlays.
3-1-1, 1-3 in the other.
All right, 50-50. We lost a little juice.
God, if Maryland would have. That'd been nice.
I don't know. So I was like very confident in the Mississippi State Texas A&M game.
That was a clunky game.
And
Mississippi State had some bad fortune in that game.
That's what I was gonna say.
They really did.
They had some tough breaks, and their defense is really, really good. Stopped the Aggies in the red zone for the first time this season, and this is gonna be like really hard for me to say. I don't know if I can get it out.
Okay.
Oh no.
Let's try.
The Aggies might be good.
They're good right now. It's not November
yet.
But
that's what I was going to say is that we're going to have to wait until November to find out because that's when the wheels start to fall off.
You say the same with Miami.
But they looked.
Miami's
good.
Mississippi
State had some tough breaks. The defense is good, but they looked, and they were pretty clunky too. And, Mike Elko said that he has the penalty fund where their Cabo fund, where every time you have a penalty, you have to donate to the fund or whatever for Texas A&M. But they looked good. Marcel Reed.
Making plays with his arm.
He was making some plays through the air I was like, oh.
Don't get it twisted. Miami and A&M both look different right now. And I know past history tells us it's going to change. And we'll find out. A&M's got a bear of their schedule coming up here pretty soon. But
hey, let's give our flowers, though. Mississippi State, they're coming.
No, they're coming.
They are tough out right now.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Levy is.
Oh, my guy.
That's
He's
your guy.
ready.
That's my guy.
The thing, though,
have some unfortunate plays in that game.
It was like the fumble.
Like
the
Chapin's
first.
trying to do the RPO. The running back's elbow hits it as he's trying to pull it. It's like, oh,
I don't want this to sound like I'm picking on Mississippi State, but like to your point, like Levy's got them playing almost a little over their heads because talent for talent, they're not great. But Jeff Levy has them believing they just ran into a team that was, a lot more talented.
And you have to also you got to look at how Mississippi State got to that game too.
For sure.
Like think about the emotion they used in a home game. It was an electric crowd against Tennessee, overtime loss, and what that can do for you.
Short.
And then you got to go on the road too. Look, for as much as we talk about them and have some fun here, that's an electric environment. Like Kyle Field is. If you've never been there, it is loud. Okay,
well, and they should have beat Tennessee
exactly. So you have that, and then it's like you try to get back up, and you could tell they were ready for the challenge, but their battery got drained pretty quick when some of those plays started happening.
Because they should have beat Tennessee, but again, talent for talent, Tennessee's still probably a little bit better, but State was playing so well that just wasn't enough.
Well, you also obviously have to score points. So and they just did not do that. Yeah, like that is a fact. You got to score some.
At least 2.
At least 2.
If you're drawing up on paper
cover.
like what a letdown week would be, it would be a Mississippi State that just lost a close game.
Yeah.
They probably felt like they should have went at home. Like we've been at the basement of the SEC for so long, we feel like we're making strides. We make plays. We almost have that like signature victory at home. Then we got to go on the road to play them. Like if you could draw up like the key recipe for a letdown game. They didn't let it happen. So that speaks to their leadership right there, the head coach, what they're doing. And that program's coming. I don't know where they're going to go, where they'll end up, but they're coming somewhere. So they're a tough out for anybody right now.
I mean, you start to look at the SEC and you start to look at some of the teams that have always been considered like the back end teams. Vanderbilt, Mississippi State, Missouri. Whew, you play them. They're on your schedule. Yeah, for sure. I mean, but
since Lane's been there,
they've been better, and they've had some runs here or there. But we're talking about like
you're always kind of
those teams.
Yeah, they got.
And who knows? Like Arkansas with Petrino now. Like we'll see.
Like outside of Kentucky,
I don't.
This league is scrappy, man.
The next few weeks for Mississippi State,
14th team in the country.
The next few weeks for Mississippi State are doable. Like they're at Florida.
Yeah.
Texas.
Ooh, that'd actually be a good
They
game.
host Texas, and then they're at Arkansas. Then it gets tough at the end of their schedule. They're hosting Georgia, at Missouri, and then they host Ole Miss. So,
they'll crush Texas.
yeah,
Texas trash.
they're trash. Ark.
For Texas A&M, they host the Florida Gators this weekend. Texas A&M 7.5 point.
All of a sudden, some of these games are getting a little bit spicier than we thought.
They're getting.
Wonder if I could find my old blue and orange junior high Letterman jacket for that game. I don't pull for Florida very often, but my God, I'm pulling for Florida in that game.
No way.
Oh my gosh.
No shot.
Yeah, boy.
More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
Go to GCOPnet.com, GCOPnet.com, Gulf Coast Office Products. Look, if you have a business that has to have documents and you need them every single time, like there can be no in between, then that is the company that you need to always work with. And that's Gulf Coast Office Products, because you're going to talk to a human being. Like if you do have an issue, right? And you're not like getting transferred to 7 different people, or you're not having an answering service, like the person that's going to help you is going to answer the phone every single time. That's what sets them apart. Even with 4 locations, right? I mean, you still get that just down home, like mom and pop customer service where they're going to always take care of you. But you have the advantage of having the big business whenever you need all the latest and greatest. And so it's the best of both worlds. Go to GCOPnet.com.
All right, Gulf Coast Office Price, the absolute best right here in Louisiana. Law firms, engineering firms, schools, whatever the size is of your office, make sure that you're using them. Gulf Coast Office Price, GCOPnet.com.
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Welcome back in OTB. I want to remind you about our friends over at All-Star Toyota of BatonRouge.com. All-Star Toyota. Buying new, leasing, renting, everything is available. Multiple options for you. Multiple midsize SUVs, multiple trucks, van, sedan, hybrid. You name it, they got it. So go check it out. Again, if you're buying new, if you're leasing, if you're renting, every single thing is available. Per day rental prices as well. So if you've got a trip coming up to watch the Tigers play on the road in Tuscaloosa, in Norman, one of these cool away games, go ahead and reserve that rental today. AllStarToyotaBatonRouge.com. I know it's Monday, and typically, like on a Monday, you don't do like a preview of what's coming up this week, and it's more of a review. But since LSU didn't play this last week, and we've already broken down the Saints' victory over the Giants, this slate, y'all?
I don't know if we're talking about Saints enough, though. We talked about maybe 12 Saints segments today.
We got Dev coming up later. This slate, college football,
elite,
on paper.
On paper?
Look, you've got, and it starts off with a G6 game on Friday. You've got number 24 South Florida traveling to undefeated North Texas. It's a big, big game as far as the G6 rep in the college football playoff. North Texas is a really good football team. Their coach played receiver at Texas Tech in the air raid with Leach and that whole Sonny Dykes and that whole Holgerson, that whole crew, and they are slinging the pill. So you got that on Friday. Then on Saturday, you've got number 1 Ohio State at number 17 Illinois. You've got number 8 Alabama at number 14 Missouri. You've got number 7 Indiana at number 3 Oregon. You've got number 6 Oklahoma and Texas in the Cotton Bowl, Red River.
Number nothing,
Texas. You've got Florida traveling to number 5, Texas A&M. You've got number 10, Georgia, traveling to Auburn. Right? We know that place can be tough. Jordan Hare, right, wrong, or indifferent, is going to be rocking. You've got number 15, Michigan, traveling to USC. You've got South Carolina and number 11, LSU. You've got number 21, Arizona State, traveling to Utah.
You got a pretty spicy little Kansas team going into Texas Tech. A top 10 Texas Tech team right now.
Yeah, Texas Tech looks real good.
Yeah, they do.
Texas Tech looks
money well spent.
Fire.
Is what that looks like.
Let's go. Yeah.
Connor Wegman still sucks.
Then you've got Arkansas and Tennessee, which I'm just fascinated to see how the Arkansas portion that's going to play out. But I don't think it's going to be like an Arkansas upset or anything. But the interim bump from a coach who's been there before.
Yep.
Always fires the entire defensive staff.
They're gonna sling it.
What's the total? 69.5 is the total on that game. Nice. 69.5. To give you an idea of how high that is, other games in the SEC, Georgia, Auburn, 46.5. Florida, Texas A&M, 46.5. LSU, South Carolina, 44.5. Texas and Oklahoma, 42.5. Alabama, Missouri, the only one even over 50 is 53.5. So they expect points to be scored there in Knoxville. But that is a hell of a slate of college football. Anyone stand out to y'all? Because for me, Alabama, Missouri, I'm going to pay attention. That's a noon Eastern time game, by the way. How in the world is that game at noon Eastern time? It's number 14 and number 8. Don't understand that one, but
I mean, we get that Ohio State, Illinois, they're going to be at 11.
Yeah, they love that.
Because
they want brunch. I get that it's Red River, but Oklahoma and Texas should be the early game.
No, it's Missouri, dude.
I'm not.
I know they decided that. I know they decided that like a week
day.
ago. I know all of that. I know. But it's like, can we flex this thing?
No one really cares about watching Missouri play on television. I don't care what their rank is.
I do. You got the best running back in the country.
They do have the best running back in the country. Ahmad Hardy's legit.
Well, I'll be up. I'll be up at 6:30 watching
Indiana
PL.
at Oregon.
That is a good one.
Is going to be a good one.
That's the one that I was going to go to. That's the one that I think I'm most excited about because Indiana is the real deal.
Yeah.
Now, I think Oregon is. I truly do. But
it's like
test
now,
for both. Now in your brain, it's like, wait a minute, hold up.
Mm-hmm.
That you beat Penn State in overtime. It was on the road. It was very impressive. And no two games are the same. But you allow it to creep into your mindset of, hold up, UCLA beat them. What's that win look like now? But with all that being said, I do think Oregon.
Yeah, you never really want to play like the matchup game. Like we beat them, and this was the score against them. But like it's kind of hard to with some of these teams right now.
I mean, we talked about it though last week, right? Like Oregon was so young coming into the season. We were really impressed with what they did with Penn State. Dante Moore hasn't turned the ball over this year. I mean, he has 14 touchdowns, 1 pick.
Yeah.
Indiana forces turnovers. They have a scrappy defense. How's he going to respond to that? I know it's at home, but like that's a tough matchup.
That man Signetti said, "Google me then."
You said you had a really good comment last week, Taylor, when we were talking about Indiana. You were like, "Well, if you're looking for who's going to be the Indiana this year, it turns out it's Indiana.
It's just Indiana.
It's just Indiana. They have a legit QB1, QB1 that is soaring up draft boards. Heisman." Fernando Mendoza, 1,208 passing yards, 16 touchdowns to 1 interception. That's, if you're counting at home, that's what you call a good ratio. 16 tutters, 1 pick, 1,208 yards. Looks the part, can make every throw on the field. Really, really good player, really good defense. They are Indiana. They're a deadly team right now. So, we'll see.
Oregon's 7.5-point favorites in that game. Like, I know they're at home, but.
You saying it's stinky?
It's a little stinky.
I took a stinky line this past weekend and lost Vandy.
No, I thought that was going to hit too.
I should have stayed away from it.
No, you're good. You're good. I mean, that game should have.
I think
it
we
was
all
just
agreed,
a stinky
though.
line,
I think we all agreed
But
on
not. I mean,
it.
not the way that game played out. That should have been a cover.
Yeah.
So I don't think it was like you're thinking it was. Now the one that was incredibly stinky, but I had to play it was Virginia.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're a good football team.
Well, I told you,
They're really good football.
I ended up doing the money line on that one.
Did you?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I did the points, and then I did another one with money line.
I think I took the points. I felt so good about Maryland, and when it was 24-3, I was like,
done.
Oh, you're right.
Cash the ticket.
Yeah, right, DraftKings. I'm not taking that early cash out. No way, bud.
Think you can get me?
Think you can get me? No, that's
one of those ones. It's like one of those ones like you hand waved that one. That one was done. It's like, all right, what's next? What else has to happen?
Well, and Matt, to your point, like about Vandy not covering, Bama had the ball about 4 minutes left, and they scored to cover. Oh. I mean, they were up 9.
They did it on purpose.
So they were up 9, had the ball with like 5 minutes.
We need to investigate DeBauer.
Right. Well, that's 2 possessions. I mean, that's 2 possessions with 5 minutes to go. Then they scored, made it 16. So
investigate them.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to get investigated this year.
I mean, that school is known for having coaches that bet against.
Well, and Alondra was saying, like, she got it at 15.5.
Yeah.
That's still lost.
I know. I was mad.
What the heck? Come on, Vandy.
Like, I got it at 15.5.
Did y'all see Johnny Football?
Yeah, he looks lame. He looks so cringe.
He looked like a loser.
He looked so cringe. Like, I was getting secondhand embarrassed. What are those
you
pants?
You didn't play at Vanderbilt.
No, but what are those pants that he was wearing? They're so bad.
They're custom.
Who had the awful pants last year we talked about? Who was that? It was at LSU.
Yeah, I don't remember.
If there's anything we know on this show, it's fashion. High fashion.
Yeah.
Y'all just don't get it.
Yeah.
Was it OBJ?
You just don't get it.
I think it was Fournette.
Fournette. I think it
was Leonard Fournette.
His pants said sex on them.
Yeah.
Like multiple times. Just like everywhere.
You just don't get it, guys.
True.
Well.
I will never get that.
I guess we could say it was a bad beat. I don't know, Diego Pavia. Maybe separate yourself from that Johnny Football situation. It wasn't a great look, especially like losing.
Did you see him in pregame?
No.
I like Diego. Chill out a little bit, bud. They were going through their warm-ups. He was practicing the kneel down and throwing the ball up in the air.
Yeah, it looked like it was like their last play ritual of pregame.
Right. Like come on, bud.
Yeah. I didn't hate that.
I'm going to be honest with you. I know what you're saying, but that's what makes him.
I love it.
Like he has to do all of it. He has to do all of it. Like the Johnny Manziel stuff, I could do without.
Yeah, I can.
But like that stuff, like
I do love that.
I think Diego has to do that to be the player that he is. Like that's part of kind of what drives him, what gets him going a little bit. Yep. So, it wasn't a bad play game. I mean,
no,
they had opportunity. They were up 14-7.
The whole first half. Yeah.
That Vanderbilt game on the road for LSU, y'all. That's that ain't a circle that bad boy up right now.
I'm looking forward to that one, and I'm going to.
They're all going to be tough. We can't figure out how to run the ball.
That's also fair.
Hey, guess what, guys?
Wait, sorry.
When we come back from break, someone got stabbed.
Yes, I was going to do this in weekend winners.
Okay. But. All right. Wow. Before we get to that, yourgoodwood.com. I was going to, when you talked about the pants and what they said, I was going to go right into it, so I already had it in my brain. Yourgoodwood.com is the website. Get your consultation set up today. Bottom right corner of the website. Check them out on Facebook. Check them out on Instagram. Also, you can call them at 225-4GD-WOOD, 225-4GD-WOOD, right there on Drusilla Lane in Baton Rouge. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. Check out a full list of services. Again, book your consultation at yourgoodwood.com or call 225-4GD-WOOD. More OTB and what Flynn talked about, teased, as we come back here.
It's a knife.
Okay. Yep. OTB.
Off the bench.
All I am is a man. I want the world in my hands. I hate the beach, but I stand in California.
2007 champs. Purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn. Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
Touch my neck and I'll touch yours. You and those little high-waisted shorts. Oh, she knows what I think about and what I think about. One love, two mouths, one love, one house, no shadow.
All right, welcome back in. OTB, live from the Raising Cane studio. All right, I'm going to turn it over to the guy that teased someone else getting stabbed because I don't know a whole lot of information about it, but it feels like a very Matt Flynn story.
Yeah, there's some wild stuff happening this past weekend. Some wild news coming out. I think we all were stunned when we got the ESPN update, the report come across our phones that Mark Sanchez had been hospitalized because he got stabbed.
Yeah, and
with a knife.
When I first got it, I was like, "Oh man, he was calling a game out like downtown somewhere, and somebody targeted him and robbed him.
Like just a random act of violence.
Right,
just got stabbed.
Yeah.
You don't hear about like just random stabbings, but you know it happened. And then, boy, did the story take a turn. Now, what we're about to tell you is not factual from our information. We're just reading reports, reading what people say. But apparently, even though he got put in the hospital for getting stabbed, he wasn't the victim in this situation.
What a turn.
What a turn. You were following as well. So this is the report that I got. All right. This is completely plagiarized. I'm just reading a tweet. Okay. So don't like get mad at me. Former Jets quarterback Mark Sanchez was acting erratically. Body slammed a truck driver who then stabbed him in Indianapolis because he feared for his life. 69-year-old truck driver parked at a hotel loading dock to collect used cooking oil was confronted by Sanchez, who claimed the truck couldn't be there. Illegally parked. Okay. And then he was citing the hotel manager. Okay. Sanchez, smelling of alcohol, allegedly, and slurring, allegedly, climbed into the truck's cab, ignoring the driver's protest. There's some new footage that shows Sanchez following the driver, blocking his access to the truck and shoving him. Mark then threw the driver against the wall into the ground. The driver, fearing for his life, used pepper spray, which briefly affected Sanchez. And when Mark went at him again, the driver stabbed him 2 or 3 times just in the chest.
Oh, my Lord.
Wow. Sanchez was, fled the scene and has since been arrested, I guess. He's in the hospital. He hadn't, been booked or anything. I think there's probably a lot of stuff happening.
He's still in the hospital.
A lot of investigations happening, but he got stabbed 2 or 3 times in the chest, so I hope he's okay. But that story sure did take a turn from, everybody sending out the tweets of sympathy, which they should, to, wow.
It took a turn I was not expecting.
I was not at all.
Did not have it on my bingo
because I got
card.
the first alert that he,
got stabbed.
He got stabbed. He was in the hospital. I'm like, oh my
Indianapolis.
God, Mark, what? And then I got an alert that he got arrested. I'm like, wait, hold up. What? This man was stabbed and then he got, then he got arrested?
I think I missed something.
Yeah, something ain't adding up here.
I didn't get the middle of the,
I was in Hammond, America all weekend in a little baseball tournament, so I missed some of this stuff.
You don't get news out there?
Yep.
Well, the Mark Sanchez stabbing didn't make its way to Hammond.
No.
It wasn't the gossip out there at the baseball field.
Yeah, I was shocked.
I was watching Nolan Ryan's grandson deal. So
absolutely,
that's objectively better. So.
All right, how are you just gonna casually drop that?
No, it wasn't really.
Oh, I'm over here. You're just gonna casually drop that to me?
Little Timmy Ryan.
I should have said a different name to you.
Timmy Ryan.
Yeah.
But not the only crazy story that came out of the weekend as well.
He was going to be my weekend loser, by the way, Mark Sanchez.
Because he got stabbed.
Yeah.
Also,
and
you don't own the damn hotel, buddy.
Yeah, you don't need
You ended up being the instigator in it.
Yeah.
Why are you
trying to take up for the hotel manager?
Don't. It's not your job.
He didn't want you to change the frying oil.
Look what happened. Look what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Not your damn business, buddy.
Also, news came out this weekend. Thursday, the Mac Jones, the Niners were playing the Rams.
Oh, his uniform?
He woke up on Thursday morning, Marina Del Rey, just looking over at the water, just kind of taking in the sun rays, getting a little vitamin D. Saw a dead body in the water.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Body floating in the water.
Yeah, this came out either Saturday, Sunday. Yeah,
all right,
I was reading this.
Yeah, it's found.
Mac Jones did.
Mac Jones discovered a dead body in the water.
Wait,
Thursday
what?
morning before they played a primetime Thursday night football game. They had to call the cops. The cops acknowledged Mac Jones was the one that found the body. And
they probably went full McCorkle Jones because it's illegal,
Yep. So as the team is getting on the bus to go play a primetime football game that they ended up winning, they're the coroner was there, and they were the whole.
Yeah, they were
whole
pulling
situation.
the body out as they were leaving.
What? Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh my God.
Let's go play some tackle football.
Yeah.
Try not to get stabbed.
That's insane.
Go Niners.
So bro just
he had that suit on that he had.
Just Mac just doing the civic
he
duties.
was on his balcony, right? And he had looked out on the water.
Yeah.
So he just saw a dead body and then won a game.
Yeah, saw a dead body.
He was like, no big deal.
Dead body.
This one's for you, bud.
Saw a dead body.
To body the Rams.
Then killed the Rams, yeah.
Okay.
What?
All right, one more. Anybody got one more of those puns they want to throw out there? Anybody.
That would be the head of a
Put him
major
in a
corporation.
casket.
Put him in a casket.
Any more? Go ahead and get them all out before we get to weekend winners. When we come back.
Nah, I think that's
going
enough.
once, going twice. Sold.
Off the bench.
All right, for over 52 years, Pala has been building confidence from steel fabrication, precision piping, tanks, vessels, helical piles, full-scale industrial construction and maintenance. Pala delivers results you can trust with a 70,000 square foot fabrication facility in Louisiana. They also have licenses in 32 states. They are equipped for projects of any scale, anywhere. When safety, quality, and reliability matter, choose Pala. Employee-owned, relationship-driven. Flynn, you can learn more at palagroup.com.
That's right, man. We are fired up to be partnered up with Pala. Because at Pala, we are more than just tanks. We are partners in the industry. Like Jake just said, for more than over 52 years, our employee-owned, it's important, employee-owned team has delivered world-class industrial construction, fabrication, maintenance, tank solutions across the country, from ASME-coated vessels to precision piping and helical piles. Pala has the people, the expertise, employee-owned, relationship-driven. Visit palagroup.com.